Hey kids, welcome to the bridge that is over the river that takes you to Nikiska, the ski hill. If you've ever gone skiing in Nikiska, you cross this bridge to head up to the mountain, or Kananaskis village as well. I came here tonight not to shoot sunset, but blue hour, that hour after the sun has gone down. I thought, looking at my apps, I thought that shooting this way, there'd be some nice cloud cover there, some nice pink clouds, but there really isn't that cloud cover there today. So I am actually gonna change my shots to this side of the bridge instead of that side of the bridge in hopes that the clouds over here will light up in pink colors. I'll show you this way first. I like the peak, the V-shaped peak that's in front of me, but because there's no clouds, that's not gonna happen tonight. I've already taken a shot shooting this way to show you what it would look like. So that being said, let's pack up and walk across the road. Well, not really pack up, but let's just grab our crap and just about lost the bear spray. If you're not familiar with Kananaskis country, this is high bear country. So I gotta be careful. I have my bear spray as usual. So if you hear me yell, "Yo bear," it's because I got spooked. So let's move our stuff over to the other side of the road. Nine degrees right now, so if I need gloves, I'll get some gloves out of there. The mountain itself, there's not a lot of light on the face of the mountain, like I said, but those clouds, I really like those clouds. They're moving in the frame left to right, so I might pop on a little longer exposure and get some movement in those clouds. I do have a polarizer on, and I'm just gonna dial in that polarizer right now to get those colors to pop. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm gonna put this on video so you can see what I'm talking about, what a polarizer does. Let me just brighten the exposure up here. So there's our exposure brightened up, and I'm just, because my eyes are old, I'm gonna turn it this way. If you look into the frame, if you look at the sky here, when I dial in that polarizer, you see how over here it becomes nice and dark blue? So that's what it would look like normally. When I dial in that polarizer, those colors come out in that sky really nicely. Also, a little tip here for you, a polarizer in the fall, that's gonna make those nice and tasty. So let's do a shot right now. We'll pop F8, shutter speed, about 1/20th of a second. I'm gonna draw that shutter speed out a bit. I'd like a couple of seconds of exposure. So I'm gonna change my f-stop. Let's crank that f-stop up to F22, and then my shutter speed can really pop up then to something a little more desirable. That's half a second there, and we'll see what we got. Don't like it. We're gonna shoot for 1 second. I'd like that creek to be a little more smooth in the exposure. F22, it's nothing special of a shot. What I'm hoping for is some pink in that sky. I've changed my composition a little bit. I've just moved over just a fraction. There's a bend in the creek. I'm using that as a kind of a leading line to get up towards the sky. These clouds, I'm really getting hopeful that that's gonna happen. Still behind me, there's nothing happening behind me. So 1/8 of a second, F11, ISO's 100, 2-second timer. I've just moved a little farther down towards the highway. We're still on the bridge, but I'm thinking the creek here, the river here might be a better composition, leading me to the mountains, is what I'm thinking. This is what it's like in photography. It's a lot of bouncing around. You don't immediately show up on a location and find your composition. It takes time. You got to walk around. I got here a little late, so I'm a little struggling right now. If I had time, like I said, I would jump down into the creek bed here and try to shoot that, but I'm losing the light really quickly here. So I just want to take this shot and get it into the camera. Still gonna do that bracketing thing. 1/4 of a second, ISO's 100, F11. 2-second timer, pop, pop, pop. And we'll see what that brings me. So this is the composition. Shooting straight this way. Like I said, we're losing the light, so I'm gonna try one more time to get the shot. There's some pink happening just right now in this area right here. So I'm hoping that that will ignite some clouds here. So I'm gonna try to get the shot. So due to poor planning on my account, like I said, I got here late, and I'm not really happy with any of the results I'm getting. I've been skunked. There's nothing really spectacular here today, but hey, gotta try sometimes. You gotta always swing for the fences. Like the old adage says, you miss every shot you don't take. So went out and tried to give it a shot tonight, and I flubbed it. So
well, in the end, it turns out the shot I like the most out of the night is the very first shot I took before I started recording. The nice alpine glow on top of that peak. The colors of the trees along the river. You know, the app I use is called Clear Outside. It was forecasting high wispy clouds. To me, that meant color, but no luck. And the shot from the other side of the bridge, yeah, the cloud cover's nice, but the composition just doesn't float my boat. Yes, I could have climbed down onto the riverbed, into the water, used a log as a foreground. But I don't know, there's something about it that just is off for me on this one.
I'm gonna stop and get a coffee and lick my wounds, but I'll be back another day. In the meantime, and in between time, stay healthy, stay safe. I'll catch you next time, guys. Just about broke my neck.
And as always, guys, please rock the subscribe button and ring the bells for notifications. We'll check you next time.